Hello, and thanks for watching. My name is Oscar Jurado. I have over 20 years experience in IT, computer information systems for educational, government, corporate, and some small businesses. My expertise is in networking, server infrastructure, Linux, Mac, web development, PHP and HTML, CSS, but I wanted to try something a little different. Instead of talking about the different experiences working in different businesses or the skills that I possess, I wanted to show you a little bit of what I can do. As you'll go through my resume, you'll see the different places that I've worked at and the level of experience that I have and the things that I've been exposed to. Um, I've been working on a project. I've been working on a database, on a web database for a client, and he has a business in the auto glass industry. So I wanted to, I I, I created this using a virtual machine, as you can see, and I'm using the whole LAMP stack. So Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. And then on top of that, I'm using WordPress, which is the industry standard for building websites. This is a web application basically that I've built. So before I show you the website, I wanted to show you the behind the scenes, the back end, and then I'll show you the front end. But the purpose of this video is just simply to illustrate that I can navigate through Linux, that show you guys the whole stack that I'm talking about, the whole lamp stack, and also to show you other skills, uh, PHP development, CSS styling, my other coding skills and whatnot. So I'm gonna go into the root directory of Linux, and then I'm gonna go into the root directory of where the website is hosted at. And there it is. So before I show you guys the website, I'm going to show you the database. So to do that, I have to do some things for me to show you the back end. So I have to edit some things out. I'm going to start out by editing the httpd.conf. So sudo nano httpd. And this is just to show you the database, to be more specific. This is the config file for the web server for Apache. And I'm just going to change the read and write permissions to a different user. This is just for the database. And then I have to make these changes because I have the website, the web application set up as a virtual host. So I'm just gonna comment that out, and I'm gonna save. Yes. Okay. So now I'm gonna start the service, and I'm gonna do that by executing a small utility that examp, which is what I'm using. Examp is a bundle that has Apache, MySQL, PHP, and Perl all bundled together in one install. And this examp has this utility called manager dash linux dash x64. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my SQL, Apache and SQL. So now I'm going to access the web server, and it's going to show me the default configuration of XAMPP when you first install it in the beginning. So I'm just going to type in localhost since we're on the localhost. And this is what XAMPP looks like when you first install it. And the cool thing about XAMPP, it comes pre-installed with something called phpMyAdmin. And phpMyAdmin is mainly used to set up databases. It's a GUI. It's a web-based graphical interface for setting up SQL databases. And there's my in this case I'm using WordPress, and that's the name of the database. And this is the data structure for the database. Okay, and I'm gonna stop Apache. We could keep SQL turned on. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Now I'm gonna revert back to the changes that I had made to show you the actual website. So sudo nano, yes, I'm gonna quickly change the Apache user. And this user, see, different users have different privileges, and this specific user that I'm putting in now has full read and write privileges. And then I'm gonna uncomment the vhosts include for Apache, and I will be able to see the actual website. Okay. Yes, that. And now we're gonna go back a directory, and I'm gonna execute that utility again, so I could turn on Apache. Start. And the IP address is, we'll do simple if config on the adapter, and it's 1.140. Okay, so I'll just open up my website. We'll go to the address, and now it should show me the database, the inventory database that I've been working on. And there it is. As you can see, this is just a real simple database that and the main purpose of this database is not only to inventory my client's a whole products that he has, but the main purpose is it's for location, it's for being able to track his products, in this case windshields and different glass stuff for cars. So if we go into, you see, and again, the main purpose of this database is to show the location of where his products are. And this whole styling, I also coded. We'll open up another one, show you guys the back end. And then this is the back end for WordPress. See, so we go to appearance, customize, and this is basically this is my code right here. This is all the code used to make it look the way it looks. It's also right here. So all these codes, all these this all these CSS tags give it that look. So for instance, if I go into, like, let's say this box right here, this yellow box, and I'm gonna look for the variable, which is side header bottom. So if I you see, if I add something, it's gonna throw off the code, but it'll also, you could also see the reflection of the style. And yeah, this all, I programmed this, I put this all together myself, all using the whole stack. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little glimpse of what I can do. And hopefully you guys can consider me for a position. Thanks for watching.